Today, a little confession that I've got while nobody's around. So here goes. I am the world's worst at directions, at following directions. I start off with a great plan. I start off leaving on time. I know where I'm going. I know the end point. I know the goal, and I've got the right motivation. I've got all that going for me, and somehow I get screwed up and going in the wrong direction, and I have to make a U-turn. So today I want to talk about that with you too, and this challenge group. Maybe you started off this challenge group, and you started off strong. You had great intentions. You seen the plan in sight. You seen the goal. You knew exactly where you was going, and you had everything right in mind that you knew that you wanted to do. And then all of a sudden, life happens. You get sick. The kids get sick. Parents get sick. You have to work overtime. Different things happen. And you just say, you know what, I think I'm going to quit. I think I'll start again later. And you keep putting it off and you keep putting it off just like you have before. And you know what, I want to tell you something, you're not alone. Millions of people are like that. Millions of people, who want to do this, who want to lose weight, who want to be healthier, and have all the right intentions, but they kick themselves in the teeth, kick themselves in the tail when they fall, when they stumble, and they give up. And today I want to just share a couple of tips with you on how to get motivated, how to, to keep going, how to do this thing right. And the first thing that you need to do is set some realistic goals. Some of you said, oh, I'm going to lose 20 pounds in a week, or, I want to lose 100 pounds. Maybe you need to lose 100 pounds, or you want to build a big muscle, and maybe you whatever it may be, and you had these goals that, really, maybe not realistic. And even more so, they may be overwhelming. So let's think about it. Let's set some realistic goals. If you want to lose weight, a healthy weight to lose is maybe a pound or two a week, 4 to 8 pounds a month. You know what? It's going to vary month to month, week to week. If you want to gain some good muscle tone, you know what? You got to lift a little bit heavier. You have to do the little things every day. And you're not going to be these big bodybuilders. It's not going to happen. Let's be real. Let's be realistic. Even if you ate the right amount. So you've got to make these small progresses slowly every day. And for you that are trying to lose weight, here's the deal. Stay away from the scale. There's more measurables than just the scale. You got to think about how you feel, the inches that you're losing, the pants that you can't wear anymore, whatever it may be. But let's set small, realistic goals, and let's focus more on the process instead of our goals. If you know that you're doing the right things every day, if you trust the process and you trust that you're eating clean, you're working out, you're drinking your water, you're lifting weights, whatever it may be, then let's focus on the process. Let's focus on those daily steps, and let's not focus on the long-term goals, because we know that we're heading in the right direction, and slow progress is better than no progress. And let's think about this. Forget the rigid meal plan. People, this is tip number 2. People mess up. They come in and they say, I'm going to eat clean, and I'm going to eat right, and I'm going to get on this RIP deal, and I'm going to do all this different stuff. And they used to drink 14 Cokes a day, and all of a sudden they're drinking 0 in a day. And you know what? They used to have their favorite meal all the time, and they don't do it anymore. Forget that. You cannot just change overnight. You can't eat an elephant in one bite. You've heard that saying. You have to make small daily progress every day. And so let's do this. If you used to drink 14 Cokes a day, well, let's cut it down to 7 this week. Let's write it down. Let's plan it out. And let's do that. If you've never ate clean before and you used to eat a Dairy Queen every night, maybe plan a Dairy Queen trip this week. But let's plan it out. Nothing spontaneous, nothing just out of the blue. Plan it out. Let's plan our clean meals the rest of the week. But then the next week, let's make another baby step. And then the next week, no rigid meal plans. Nothing that's going to drive you crazy. If you're trying to change your family at the same time, slowly introduce things. Slow progress is better than no progress. Now let's think about this. Most importantly, let's learn how to hit the reset button. You know what? You are going to stumble, you are going to fall, and you are going to fail. Learn how to reset the reset button. No pity parties. Oh my gosh, I quit again. I've fallen apart. You know what? You're not the only one. This is the difference, though. The difference between you and everybody else is this time you're going to keep going. If you fall and you stumble, you're going to keep going. You're not going to quit. You're going to pull yourself up, by your big boy britches or whatever it may be, big girl panties, whatever it may be, pull yourself up. This thing doesn't happen overnight, But here's the best part of all. If you do these things, if you set realistic goals and you make slow daily progress, and when you stumble, if you pick yourself back up, you don't have these pity parties, years from now you'll be glad you did it. And that you did it the right way. And that you did it together to do something to impact your family. So here we go. Let's hit the reset button. Let's make a U-turn if you need to, and know this: there's better days ahead.